Originally serving as Alabama's capital, Tuscaloosa is the state's fifth biggest city and a center for sports and education. It is located on the banks of the Black Warrior River. Tuscaloosa is home to the University of Alabama, and because of the football team's continuous success, the city's leaders came up with the nickname the City of Champions for the esteemed university. 1. Bryant-Denny Stadium. In my opinion, one of the best college football venues in the nation is Bryant-Denny Stadium. The stadium is the 8th largest in the U.S. and the 10th largest worldwide with a capacity of more than 101,000. When the home crowd is supporting the University of Alabama Crimson Tide football team, the atmosphere is electrifying and the volume is unbearable. When it first opened in 1929, the stadium could only hold 12,000 people. Over time, however, it underwent massive expansions to reach its current size. Make sure to check the schedule while in town to ensure you don't miss a match. 2. Paul W. Bryant Museum. In certain regions of the world, Paul Bryant is a household name and an Alabama legend. He joined the University of Alabama Crimson Tide as head coach in 1958 and quickly made the team a formidable opponent. The team won titles in 1961, 1964, and 65. However, as time went on, the team began to lose its edge. He then brought in the first black players the team had ever seen, and in 1973, 78, and 79, the team made a comeback to prominence. If you want to understand more about this amazing man, I believe you should definitely stop by this museum when you're in Tuscaloosa. 3. Tuscaloosa Amphitheater. There's something special about listening to your favorite songs performed live by a band while sitting outside in a cozy setting. With a capacity of just 7,470, musical concerts are the main uses of the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater. Many well-known performers have dazzled the audiences over the years, and the locals are always returning for more. The amphitheater is well known for its excellent amenities, hygiene, and accessibility. If you're in the area, see what bands are playing and go check them out. The sound quality alone will not let you down. 4. Capitol Park. The state capital of Alabama was located in Capitol Park in 1826, when Tuscaloosa served as the location of the state capital. In 1847, Tuscaloosa lost its status as the state capital and moved to Montgomery. After the original building was transformed into a college, Alabama Central Female College called this location home until 1923, when the campus was destroyed by fire, leaving only the remnants that still stand today. Visitors and locals alike flock to this well-liked park to take in the ruins and unwind on the verdant lawns. 5. Children's Museum. Due to the historic character of many Alabama attractions, smaller children may not have much to do at times because of the civil rights movements that swept the state in the 1960s. They ought to be occupied for a few hours with a visit to the Children's Hands-On Museum, nevertheless. Across 3 floors, there are 24 distinct exhibits that you may interact with, feel, and touch. The displays are entertaining and instructive at the same time, so your kids won't even realize they're learning while they play. That's my opinion. 6. Mercedes-Benz Factory Tour. The Mercedes-Benz factory in Tuscaloosa is well known, and the company employs many people in the region. The automobiles have been produced there since 1999, and with over $1 billion in investments made in the facility, it is set to grow significantly further. Why not take a tour of the plant to observe the men and women at work while the iconic automobiles are produced here? A museum showcasing the company's history and featuring several older models, including a Formula One car driven by F1 legend Michael Schumacher, is located next to the facility. 7. Jemison-Van de Graaf Mansion. This home, which was constructed in 1859, was the most sophisticated structure Alabama had ever seen. Regrettably, the Civil War prevented it from being finished entirely, but what was accomplished was flawless, primarily by local skilled slaves. The home included a gas light plant and a bathroom with plumbing, making it the first in Tuscaloosa to offer these features. Before the Tuscaloosa Heritage Commission took control of the structure, it served as the city library. The home has undergone extensive repair to restore it to its 1860s splendor and is now utilized for ceremonies and weddings. 8. Tuscaloosa Federal Building and U.S. Courthouse. The U.S. Courthouse and Federal Building are home to an extensive collection of paintings that chronicle Alabama's past. Because of the nature of the work being done here, you will have to go through strict security once you enter the building, think airport security. However, once inside, you are free to walk up to the main area and marvel at these truly astonishing pictures. If that wasn't enough to convince you, perhaps the fact that entry is completely free will. 9. Farmers Market. The Tuscaloosa Farmers Market is held every Saturday from 7 to 12 on the banks of the Black Warrior River. Local farmers sell the community's fresh produce here. The market draws visitors from all around who are searching for organic food to take home, tasty local cheeses, and grass-fed meat. It's a very well-liked event among the residents. Bringing along some local cattle to showcase the animal's quality for the public is a common occurrence. This is a must-see event while in town. 10. Old Tavern Museum. Constructed in 1827, the Old Bar Museum was formerly a stagecoach route that passed through the city and a bar and hostel. Being one of the few 19th century and still standing today, it gives you the opportunity to take a step back in time and observe how things were done. Confederate soldiers used to lodge at the hostelry while passing through or arriving in the city. After renovations, the building is now open to the public as a museum, admission is free, and appointments are required to view. 11. Alabama Museum of Natural History. The University of Alabama is home to the Alabama Museum of Natural History, which has been showcasing a wide variety of antiquities to the people of Tuscaloosa for over 150 years. It's a great site to learn about the state's natural history and find antique items. Both a permanent display and a constantly rotating temporary show are available. When Alabama was submerged under the dinosaurs, the elasmosaur was one of the largest animals ever found. If you visit this state, you can see it for yourself. 12. Battle-Friedman House. Alfred Battle constructed the enormous home, which took up a full block in the city, in 1835. There were more rooms upstairs, a central hall, and 2 front parlors. The Friedman family, who immigrated to the United States from Hungary as a trader, purchased the property in 1875. Before Hugo Friedman bequeathed the land to the city of Tuscaloosa in his bequest, the property was owned by the family for almost a century. It is a stunning property that is in superb shape. You may schedule a visit any weekday between Tuesday and Friday, and it is well worth the visit. 13. Lake Tuscaloosa. Lake Tuscaloosa is a 5,885-acre lake with 177 miles of shoreline that was created as a dam to supply the city's residents with industrial and residential water. The lake itself has grown to be a very well-liked destination for fishermen. Sport fish are periodically added to the lake to allow both recreational and competitive anglers to enjoy their favorite sports.